Hi and welcome to Awesome 5, your online youth and disability magazine. My name's Jade.
And I'm Steph. And coming up on the show this week,
Stephanie interviews Amanda Judd from Youthworx.
we find out what's happening at Youth this week.
Frank Mintz attended the first mentor mingle for 2011 for Carabiner. Frank shared his experience and inspiration to our mentors and the team at Brothers in Arms. This event was held at Biz Dojo, our new premises at 150 K Road.
Shout out to Voyager participant Paul McPhee for his work experience at Borderless Productions. For Youth Week this week, Fab South Auckland joined in the Otara Youth Collective celebration. This also involved a debate around alcohol and whether to raise the age limit or not.
When I saw you in Verona, you sat down and moved.
Hey, it's just been Youth Week and I'm here with Amanda Judd, a young person working in the community. Hey Amanda, how are you?
Hey, good thanks. How are you?
It's you I'm raiding.
Good, thank you. Can you please tell us a bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm 25 years old, lived on the North Shore my whole entire life, and I work in the community with an organisation called Youthworx.
So what is Youth Week?
Youth Week is a week that we celebrate all around the country, all over Aotearoa. Basically it's about celebrating young people between the ages of 12 and 24, creating a positive youth culture, and enabling people to value and respect young people as positive contributors to our society.
Oh, that's so awesome. And can you tell us a bit about what Youthworx does?
Yes, sure. Youthworx is an independent community-based trust, but we work in partnership with the Auckland Council, and our role is to connect up all of the organisations that are working with North Shore's young people and support them in what they do, as well as promote them so that young people know where to go to get information and support.
And so how does Youthworx support organisations that work with people with disabilities?
Well, like any other organisation in our network, of which there's about 150 organisations, we provide regular network meetings and collaboration support. So if organisations are wanting to work together in partnership, or if they're wanting to look for opportunities to do more cohesive work, we help make that happen and we provide one-on-one support. We also send out regular information through our e-newsletter, and we love to include information in that is to do with disabled organisations or that may be useful to anyone working with young people with disabilities, regardless of whether they're a disability youth organisation or just an organisation.
And if a young person wants to get involved in the community more, how would they do this?
Well, as mentioned, part of our mission at Youthworx is to promote organisations and opportunities for young people of the North Shore. And the way that that's done at the moment is through a website called Appleseed, which basically we got young people to design for themselves. So any young person that's looking for information or wants to be inspired or wants to be connected to the community can jump onto www.appleseed.org.nz. There's a directory of organisations that they can search through, and I'd say just contact one of them and give them a call and say, is there anything I can do to help, or how can I get involved? But there's also inspiration and lots of blogs and many things that they can kind of be curious about and go on a little journey and explore.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I might have to check it out. Well, thanks for being here and letting me interview you today. I personally know you're a busy woman, and I was just wondering what you're up to next.
Well, next week we've got an event on. It's a community cafe. It's happening in Takapuna at the Massimo Cafe on Wednesday the 1st of June. And we've got 8 amazing speakers who are coming to share their stories and their thinking. And these 8 people are leaders and at the fore of regenerating our communities and making our world into a better place. So that's going to be a really exciting evening, and we welcome many people from all places in the community and workforce to come and join us for that. And beyond that, we're just looking at really getting Appleseed out into the heads of young people. We want all people on the North Shore to know Appleseed as a household name and to be able to not only use it as a place for information, but also to be part of it in creating the culture.
Cool, well thank you.
You're welcome.
To celebrate New Zealand Music Month, we now have an interview with Joel Storey, CEO of Eternal Hustle. Thanks so much for giving us the opportunity to come and speak to you today, Joel.
Let me tell my story.
As you know, it's New Zealand Music Month, and we just wanted to come over here and talk to you about Eternal Hustle, but also where your passion for music came from to begin with.
Yeah, well, I suppose my passion came from my parents growing up. You know, I was always dragged along to the parties. My mum was the one who played the guitar. Always knew all the words to those old songs, so she was the main singer too. And yeah, I'd say that's where it really started from. When music just had to be part of my life after that.
How did you go from singing in the lounge to doing it for real?
Well, I'd say, I was part of a group back home, more or less just friends. And we all like to rhyme and play with beats and stuff like that, and talk about our just hip hop in general, and get into it. And then I sort of realised there was a bit more in that, like a bit more in depth. That say they actually had talent and they actually could do something with this. So it made me want to pursue that more. So yeah.
Tell us about Mains and why you decided to go the formal route and do formal training, and you know how that's helped you to really reach your goal and your vision for Eternal Hustle.
I'm originally from a real small town, rural New Zealand more or less, and it's real isolated from the world. So that even though we had all this talent and stuff to work with, there was really no way out for it. So I sort of looked into courses in Christchurch and Auckland, the biggest cities in New Zealand, and I came up with Mains. I really chose that because it wasn't didn't seem as intense as university or something like that, and maybe more suited to me because I really wanted to do some networking and meet people who were doing stuff like me and like-minded people.
What advice would you have for disabled people that are just starting out, maybe they're youngins, teenagers or whatever, got a disability and they think, yeah, I want to produce, I want to rap. What advice would you have?
I'd say, man, just do it because there's something you can actually do. It is computer work, but it ain't no punching numbers into a computer or something. You can actually have fun with it. So I recommend it to any young person with disability. It's actually something they can really get into, something like that. Especially if they love music too. So yeah, I reckon just get into it. Look up some courses.
And the last question I have is, what does New Zealand Music Month mean to you, and are you getting amongst New Zealand music at the moment?
I'm always in touch with New Zealand music because I feel as a New Zealand Māori, and I feel we have a lot to offer in the way of music to the world, and it really Music Month means a lot to me, I say, but
Well, thanks very much, Joel, and thanks for your time today. Appreciate it.
So that was the show for this week. Tune in on Monday for another slice of awesomeness.
Let me tell my story. I got a lot to say. I'm a work in progress. I'm growing every day.